Hello.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Happy Saturday.
Yep.
Saturday.
Hope everyone had a great week. Hope everyone had a great day today.
Amy.
Hey, Amy.
Oh man, yeah, it's been a long day today.
Yeah.
I
Well, we
didn't,
had a family reunion and it was cold and rainy. So,
I didn't do too much today. I had a relaxing day. I sat around. I kind of read some bunch of stories today and stuff like that. So
Right.
uh,
Uh,
this morning I
I'm with.
posted my Graceland video this morning, so that was kind of
oh yeah,
fun.
I loved
Yeah,
it. I loved it. I loved
yeah.
it. I always wanted to go there. My daughter went last year, but she didn't take like a lot of photos. So,
In
I
Florida.
hi
mean,
Flona.
I don't take a lot of. It's like me. I don't take a lot of photos either. You know, when I
Well,
go
I
I
to
took a
would
lot.
places.
I took a lot there because you couldn't do video. So I was like, okay, I'm
yeah.
just gonna take a. I'm gonna take a bunch of video, a bunch of
But
photos.
I saw
So
I saw a video on YouTube. The guy jumped in the pool.
really,
Yeah, he went to visit, like everybody, but he decides to
If it
jump
was a
in the
really hot
pool.
day, I could see it.
he probably just jump in there saying, "Yeah, I swim in Elvis
Yeah, right.
swimming pool."
Hey, vodka.
And right away you
Vodka.
saw two security guards going after him.
I
You know,
bet. I bet. I mean,
vodka.
you know, go swimming in a Legends pool and not get
Maybe he thought it
tackled.
was included in his price.
All expenses paid, free tours, free drowning. You
Yeah,
wanted
like
to
I
drown in
was saying
Elvis.
in the stream, in the live stream for the Graceland video too. Is like, yeah, you can take video, but you post it anywhere online, you're gonna have
Yeah,
the Graceland estate coming after you probably.
Really? Why
Yeah,
is
they
that?
say
yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah,
copyright and
everything's
stuff like that.
copyrighted, so don't take video.
People,
But like I said, if you don't post it online, who's gonna say anything?
right?
Yeah.
I mean, well, then again, that's all they have to do is by word of mouth. They'll find out if they did or didn't.
But there's everywhere you go, and there's Elvis music's playing. And,
Yeah, there's that
there's
too.
TV screens and monitors with him performing on from whatever concert
Hmm.
or TV show. 'Cause I know he was on several TV program specials, whatever. I remember some of those growing up.
Yeah, when you were showing the his jumpsuits there with the cape in the back.
Yeah, the capes and the jumpsuits.
Yeah, I remembered a few. I saw that one before. Yeah.
And 96, Amy, wow. You were how
I
old?
know
About
the big red
75?
Elvis sign. It's all in lights. You got the red lights. I remember that one. I remember him in front of that with that pose at the Elvis and lights there.
Yeah, I used to see him on TV and he had a light blue one. It was funny.
Amy.
Thanks, vodka. Yeah, you still can't use flash there. They don't want no flash either. Flash
Why?
photography.
They're afraid that you might blind the picture,
Well,
the
they
other
think that
artifact.
if everybody's using flash, the intense light would degrade the colors or damage photographs or whatever like that.
Yeah, it could
Got it.
damage the stuff. It's
Got it.
so old now.
Yep. Speaking of old, Amy, how you doing, Amy?
Hey.
Thanks,
What?
vodka. I keep learning. I'm learning stuff all the time, and I just learned a couple of few things in my editing program doing this Graceland video,
Mhm.
especially
Yeah.
with the pictures. Yeah, it's a lot harder putting together a video of just pictures than just doing straight video though.
Yeah.
Especially
What
if
do
you
you?
want to add, little video touches to it and move around in the pictures and stuff like that. That takes a lot of time to set that up.
Yeah.
Why is Amy yelling at me?
I sent you the link, Amy. I don't know if you want to come up if you can. Also, vodka. I believe I sent that to you too.
Yep. Vodka's right.
Yeah, I
You
sent
didn't win
Vodka
it for
both
nothing.
Ah,
both you the link.
hey, Donnie's ahead of me, so yeah, I'm not getting it.
You're gonna lose it this next year.
Yep.
Ah, yeah. You have to win another kind of trophy. So
I mean, I'm trying to win the collab trophy here, but uh, people are
that's
not
hard.
voting for that.
That's
Yeah, I was
hard.
shocked on the vlogging. I did not expect that. So
Yeah.
I knew I was nominated, but who I was up against was like, okay,
Right.
I didn't think I had any chance.
I'm gonna
That
go.
was so
Well,
awesome. That was really awesome.
I would like to go for the paranormal thing, but
Yeah,
I
I
do
sent to the messenger
paranormal
vodka.
back and forth. I do back and forth stuff, and I call it. There's so many people that does paranormal. It's like, what's her name? Rochelle, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
SLG. She's
Rachel.
like, she does that. You got Shaney, you got PL Lee, you got Fluffy, Jen. You know,
well, I don't know
you,
about
you got this lady
PLE
right
so much
here,
paranormal.
this lady up here. You got that other lady down there, the one that's I mean, there's so many people doing paranormal. It's like, dang it, there's no way I'm gonna win or some in
No,
that category.
Shaney does paranormal, a lot more paranormal than PLE. PLE
Adam.
is more into
Hello.
The abandoned,
the
yeah.
abandoned stuff. Yeah,
And I try to do that too, but you got PLE, you got who else? You got
So
Adventure
it doesn't
Unknown,
matter.
Unknown Adventure. I mean,
yeah.
me
Yeah,
and
Well,
but
you
that
we
and
just
doesn't matter. You
gotta.
can do it too.
Yeah, that's why we come up with our
yeah,
the places that we know.
yeah,
We need unique places. Everybody has their unique places they go to. So,
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I mean, if there was an award of
hey, Adam.
best looking YouTuber, I mean, I would win.
yeah, for sure.
Or
All right, that's
Adam, what's going on, buddy?
glad you're here in the chat though.
But yeah, I'll try. Would love to win the collab video either with me and Sean or me and my wife or any, whatever. But we'll see. We'll see. I probably won't even try it next year. I'll probably just hang out.
I just to learn more editing and give Rich a run for his money.
He's been winning every year, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty good. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's a good editor.
yeah,
Yeah. He wins every year. Well, he does movie stuff. It looks like movies
yeah.
for TV. So
I should start doing that too, editing. I am the Bat one.
Shake the camera.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean today, we went to that 7 Mile flea market in Wisconsin, and I mean it was pretty cool. But I really don't like the outside area because, like my wife said, it look the outside area looks like the Swaparama type flea market, but the inside area was pretty cool because they had some really cool stuff, and that more remind me of my flea market in Division and what's that, like the Mega Mall. Remember the Mega Mall, Sean?
Yeah, I do.
It reminds me of that. It
Hey,
reminds
David.
me of that.
hi, David.
David, what's going on? And
So you
but
walked 7 miles.
well, it says 7 miles, but it doesn't. It's not even close to, not even a mile. I don't even think it's
Oh
a
yeah.
mile. I don't know why they call it 7 miles, but
Let's see.
it's not. Although I was looking at some e-bikes there. They
Oh
look
yeah,
pretty
those
cool,
are cool with the
but
big
they're pretty
tires.
expensive. They're pricey.
Yeah.
Got 200 people in the chat.
Woohoo!
No, just kidding. That's just Amy.
Yeah, that's it. Well, he's short, so probably it felt like 7
Hey,
miles.
hey, what are you being short?
I sent the link to the group, vodka. Maybe you can get it from there.
I'm about what 9'12". So yeah, I'm pretty tall.
912, huh?
Yeah,
Getting
Amy
taller
getting the golden shovel.
every time I hear from you. You're getting taller.
You're getting taller. You're still growing.
He's a growing boy.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
taller.
getting shorter. But it's true. Now I have to take a bench to go in the tub because I have those deep tubs. So I
Vodka.
gotta step on the bench.
Yeah,
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I think I'm
but
so far away sometimes it just says no. I'm not gonna send that through. It gets halfway across the oceans and just sort of sits there.
Right.
Yeah.
It deflated and fell in the water.
That's it. That's it.
Or you'll get it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, normally it comes in like a whole day later. So yeah,
Yeah, right.
probably.
Yeah, you'll get it tomorrow morning sometime.
Mm-hmm. I go, oh, there it is. There we go. You got your act together
Yeah.
today. Oh yeah. 24 hours later. Good on you.
Notifications are terrible. This week they were terrible.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I haven't been the best. And of course, when you're busy too, you scroll through your notifications to look for things, and then they're not there at all, and you're like,
Yeah, the ones you really want and can't wait to see, they don't show up.
Right.
yep.
All the other ones, well, they're all there.
I show up all the time.
Hey, Amy sees Adam. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'll pop up for a little bit. Got to go and check on Mum again today. So when the boys are done their dog walking,
Yeah,
I'll
cool.
yeah, have to nip off again. But
Yeah,
I'll be
well, I
here.
was doing some reading about how the Mothman, in the Chicago area here, and Owlman is apparently I've been reading too. So I've kind of noticed that there's a lot of similarities between the two of them. They kind of look similar, especially
Oh, thank
at
you,
night,
Amy.
in the evening when a lot of times they're spotted or they're always dark. So how do they really
That's
know if
called
they're identifying
aging.
the correct cryptid?
I'm
Mhm.
getting old, that's why.
I mean,
I don't know.
you're not uh, as old as Amy. I mean, she's old enough to be our grandparents, right?
I'm old enough. I'm gonna be the
Cheers.
26th of this month. I'm gonna be what? How much? 50, 54.
Ooh,
Yeah, because
54.
yeah,
still got you by here.
I mean, you're so young, though. Come on.
I
I mean,
don't look
Yeah,
compared,
I
54.
wouldn't call it that. I
compared,
would not call it that at all. Oh well,
And
I'm catching you, sis. I just turned 50, so I'm not far off. I'm getting there.
Batty, you're
you're following.
just leaves it out.
well, what happened?
Amy's comment there, and it kind of just leaves it open
Flip
ended
off
there.
buttons not working.
Her flip off button's not working. Oh man.
Yeah.
Batty
No,
ass.
because I've noticed there's been a lot more sightings as well as a lot more paranormal activity
Yeah,
in
the
the
recent I
last
noticed
months.
has
You
been
know,
kind of
it's yeah.
ramping up.
I was
Mhm.
watching a video. I like watching Bill's fake and real video thing, and there was this one about flying saucer on a military truck, and he normally does his investigation, his research and all that stuff, and normally he'll tell you if it's real or fake, and and his other category is unknown, which that flying
Mm.
saucer came into the category of unknown, so he couldn't tell if that was real or not.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because you
Hmm.
got a lot of people that does photoshops and
Yeah, they
uh,
can trick photos. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and yeah, they couldn't find anything. It he couldn't find anything that will link it to real or fake. It's just that
Yeah.
one part. That's it. It's unknown.
Wow.
I mean, I could say aliens are real. Look at Amy.
Oh, oh, when you were together next, Batty. Oh, brother, I feel for you.
We're gonna have Amy popping up, even though she can't.
Yeah.
Suddenly, you just for 2 seconds, you see it pop in, spit out of Batty, and pop back out again.
I mean, when you go see April, you just tell her, "Take me to your leader." She'll take her to Amy. So you know,
Oh, you're lucky they love you so much, but see that. See, isn't that a typical true sibling type relationship right there?
what? I am psychic baddie for the win. What? But you know, uh, besides being an alien, you know, we talked to our sister and all that. Uh, what else do we got in the agenda?
Did you ever see a flying saucer or something?
Look, like we discussed on my last live.
Oh, I missed that. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
mean,
why,
we
but I missed
discussed
it.
pretty good on aliens and Bigfoot
Okay.
and all that. And like I mentioned it once, Baca was there. You know, I have to see it to believe it. I mean, I'm not doubting there's nothing out there because we can't be the only planet that have life
Now,
form.
see, that's my point, Batty. You know,
Right,
like,
Yeah, I believe that too.
why would we be our little planet in the whole universe?
Exactly.
What, we're the only living things? I don't think so. You know, like, why? How? What? Why would it only be one little planet that had some sort of intelligent life on it? You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be more. We just
right.
haven't actually found them. You know, in
I
my
mean,
way of thinking.
but see, my thing is, you know, like I get you, I get you, I understand. We can't be the only ones with life form,
Yeah.
but um, it's like Bigfoot. You know, like we said the last time. You know, I have to see it for some reason. I believe there's a God because I've seen proof that God exists. You know, and you know, uh, but I know there's videos, I know there's pictures, and but I have to see it.
Mhm.
I mean, I could go what you guys would say or would show me, but I can't leave it at that. I know some people probably will leave it like that, but I just can't. I have to see it. I gotta be able to like, holy crap, you know, like experience it, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, but I don't knock. Like I said, I don't disrespect anybody that does believe in it,
Mm.
that does that have seen it. It's just me, you know.
There's a
It's
lot of
just me.
people like you out there, Batty, you know, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
As I said, it's we are all different, and that's what makes us an awesome world because we're different. If
Right.
we could whitewash and brainwash everyone to our way of thinking,
I
it wouldn't be a
I'm the
very good world. You know
I
what I mean? Like, so yeah, I think that's more than fair enough, brother.
Right.
I mean, it's the same thing as ghost hunting. You know, at one point I didn't believe in ghosts. You know,
Mhm.
until I experienced it.
Like I was telling you, same with my hubby. He doesn't believe in anything until he's
Eric.
had a couple of moments and a couple of experiences that at least make him wonder now, you know? It's
Right.
Yeah.
opened his mind a little more.
Eric changed around. He
That's how I
changed.
was too. I was skeptical, and until I've had a few experiences, and now I'm more open to it. I'm still had that skeptic thing. I wanna be
Yeah.
able to explain it before I actually, say, okay, that is. So I'm still have that
Mhm.
skeptic side of me, but yeah,
But
I'll
see,
try
that's
to
a good way
explain
to
it.
be, I think, too,
You know,
Sean, you know?
I
Have that bit of skepticism still. Like, it's not a bad thing, because then you're not going to fall for everything,
Right.
without
I mean,
question.
you know,
So,
I never believe in gnomes. Gnomes, those garden gnome thing. I never believed in that until I met April and Amy, and you know,
Hmm.
Really working towards that golden shovel.
there you go, Amy. That's right. That's
I
it,
think
Sandra. You get in.
after tonight's episode, you'll be in the lead.
Oh, I got a letter opener. I'm gonna stab you.
oh
There you go.
Got a letter opener.
no, but
I
they
said
seem to
something.
take it. It's my
Take a
bad.
I do
plunge.
remember me and a buddy, we saw the Goodyear blimp. We didn't know it was a Goodyear blimp because it was way off in the distance. And
Yeah.
all we
You-
saw was just lights, just, flashing, and, in the sky. And it's just tiny. And we're like, what the hell is that?
Wow.
It's a UFO. It's got to be, because it's just going slow. It's kind of like, look at it's like it's hovering there
Yep.
until it finally got close enough. And we're like, darn it, it's a Goodyear blimp.
Like
of course,
me.
Amy.
Amy's
Oh,
comment too. She's seen something that looked like one of those blimps, but all silver, just sitting in the sky during daytime. Then it flew off fast. I was going to say weather balloon too. You said it flew off fast. Sis. I don't know
Amy,
if they can fly because don't they blow on the wind? The weather ones.
right. I'm,
But
I
you
know.
can't beat what I saw. I was 24 years old, rolling a green cigarette, and
yeah.
and in the sky,
You should
I
have got
saw in
that.
the sky there was a canoe, and there was a guy in the canoe. He was going like this. I swear to God. I'm there. Okay,
Man.
this is too much. But the girl I was with, she saw the same thing too. So
She got
we
me
were
with the green
equal.
cigarette. I got that one.
Yeah,
I
the
got
green
you.
cigarette. Yeah.
Amy says, what the? My girls got my back. Of course they got your back because your arm's too short to reach.
What have I got? What have I
Man.
got? What have I got? Oh no, that's not very sharp. Sharp.
But
Oh yes, I do. Oh yes, I do.
come
No.
to find out, though, we have a legend of a flying canoe. So maybe I saw the legend of that.
I did have experience. I'm not sure if it was a UFO or not, but I know I was sitting out on a porch one night. I was just awake, and I went outside to get some air. I was just sitting out there, so it was probably 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't really recall.
No, I
We were
haven't.
close to because I live near O'Hare, so there was a
Mhm.
flight path I was sitting. There was under, so there was regular airplanes coming by. Then one plane, it was totally silent, and it was triangular shaped and had the lights, but it was totally silent. Just floated over me. For years, I thought about that. I was like, "What the hell was that?" Because and even after that one went by, there was other planes that you could hear. But just that
Because
one,
that isn't that one of those
yeah. And
ones where
that's
it's
why I
the
saw.
military,
Yeah, government
stealth,
And I've
hiding
also saw
the
other
you
things that craft, and that's exactly how they're other depictions of it. It's exactly how
hmm
I saw it with the three lights in the corners. So triangular, just
yeah.
Well, I
silently
think
going
you've just
over.
confirmed it, Sean.
I mean,
I still don't
I
know
look.
if I was or not, but because like I said, I was in a flight path of O'Hare. Why would
Mm.
this thing be following the same flight path as all the other planes? And it was like 2 minutes later, another regular aircraft flew over again.
If
So
you see something here, like in my town, like at my house or something, if you see a plane go by, start asking questions and pack your bags because they never pass here.
Are
So
you serious?
Wow.
yeah, we never. The only thing we got that flies around here is the police with their helicopter and
Mm,
their infrared.
wow.
Well, I'm near our small airport here, so yeah, we actually the other night I was like, what the heck is that? That doesn't sound normal. And it sounded very low too. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not even going to look. I'm not going to look. I don't. No. I'd had a long day, so I was just like, let's just hope they're landing okay, and I don't hear a big bang in a minute somewhere, But it sounded a
Oh,
little odd and a little low, but I didn't hear a bang, so it was all good.
Yeah, to the west of my house here, there's a small regional airport too. It's called DuPage Airport,
Hmm.
and a lot of times they'll have planes land out there, like old. I don't know where they're traveling to, but we'll have
Like the
like a
private plane.
B-17 bomber flying overhead, or
Wow.
stuff like that. And yeah, you can hear those things. You go running outside, like
yeah,
what the
I
hell
can
is that?
imagine.
Oh, we
Yeah.
get some of the Air Force occasionally using ours, and it's mainly little local small planes, though, from here to the city and that sort of thing. But we get a few that practice. What do they call themselves? Geez, that's terrible. You think I'd remember the name? The ones that do a bit of acrobatics and stuff.
Kind of like the Blue
They
Angels
come out.
here.
Yeah, they come out on our Anzac Day here to do a flyover and everything. So you'll get them practicing and that sort of thing.
Ah,
And a lot of people own a few light planes in Albany by the look of it. So mainly small ones. You don't really ever hear a big one. If you do, you start worrying. That's for sure.
I live in the middle of nowhere, so that's why nothing flies by. So,
Yeah, where I live now, I don't. We do have planes kind of go. They do go over, but they're really high. You don't get the noise from them. So
Yeah, I didn't think when we bought this place, right in the flight path. It's like, well, I suppose at least I'm not in the city and right by that flight path. At least we're a small city down here, way down south, so it's only littler planes. Although we did have one rock up once, quite a few years ago, but it was for like an air show thing the town had. So, and it was one of the big military planes that carries tanks and men, and so
hmm.
that was massive. I wondered how our little airport held up on that, but it did all right. So.
I know about living in a flight path. When I was during high school, grade school and high school, lived pretty much next to O'Hare Airport, so
Ah,
it was
wow.
noisy.
Here we
Often
got
underneath the flight
trains.
path,
We got
but not as
trains
bad as
here.
my friend's house, which was literally under the flight path. And I swear, if you go up on his roof, had to do anything like that, it seems like you can just reach up and touch the tires, just
Oh
snap the
boy!
tire and make it spin.
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
I know it was a lot higher than that, but I swear it looked the planes were right there.
you wave at them. Hi. Hope you're
Like
going
this.
south.
I think we actually flew that flight path on when we came back from Vegas.
Oh wow.
Oh. Hey, did you guys see in Vegas any Elvis dudes walking around?
No, actually we didn't.
I
I didn't
forgot to
anyway.
ask you
We didn't
guys
see.
that.
Well, you know what?
Saw a taco lady.
What happened was what I heard on the news or somewhere, I forgot where I
Mm-hmm.
heard it from, is that there
Mm-hmm.
was Elvis Presley's daughter or somebody
Yeah.
Yeah.
copyrighted,
Oh, yeah. His daughter.
and nobody could impersonate
Yeah.
Elvis or play any Elvis music or something like that.
Yeah, and she didn't want
He
them
was
marrying
tiny,
off
huh?
people anymore and
Adam
all of
did.
that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Adam did. I think it was a little guy. He was a preacher. He was marrying his cousin or something like that. I saw pictures. That was a cool little Elvis. Sean, no,
Yeah,
what you do,
I read
Sean?
that.
I don't
I
know.
did
I
read
don't know
that
what
too,
I
though.
said.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was wondering. I said, oh, shit. I forgot again. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot again.
And
I
I'm
was
like,
always forgetting.
really? After all these years, you're going to chuck sad and stop everyone doing it?
Well,
I don't know.
she approved. There's a guy here that does a show of Elvis and everything, and he looks like him
Yeah,
and everything. And she came down here and she
it's taco
approved
lady.
the show.
Oh, the
So
taco
Wow, she
lady.
he's the
approved it.
only
Oh,
one
that's
in Canada that's allowed to do it.
wow.
You, the
The
taco
taco
lady.
lady was dancing.
And there was the nuns and the
Oh,
cowboys.
the
Nuns.
nun. The
Oh
nuns
my.
were like they were pretty holy. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
They were just they were out and about.
It's a taco lady.
That you know what what they told me. I didn't see the taco lady, but they told me about the taco lady, and that's really disgusting.
Pretty unholy, yeah, right?
Pretty unholy.
Pretty unholy. The nuns.
Yeah, the nuns. I
Yeah.
saw one.
I
I
say
saw one.
I think I need to go to confession after seeing that.
Yeah, and then coming back, I
Oh
saw
no!
two. I'm like, whoa, they're doubling up.
So
Go to
let me guess, they were
confession.
more the Halloween costume nuns,
Yeah, sexy
maybe?
I
nun.
don't
I
know.
don't know if you want to call it Halloween.
Yeah,
Or,
they were
or,
Maybe a
like,
or,
strip
or,
they
club.
were,
or I guess they were even further, the strip club nun outfit,
uh,
maybe?
Yeah, strip club
butt fly.
nun.
Yeah,
Hi,
I was
Red
like, oh
Files.
my god,
Hey, Bud Files.
it's just it's just like weird.
Said something.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's scary, ABCs.
Yeah.
But
Oh my gosh.
it was something else. I was like, I had a double take. I went, hold on, what?
Too big for her clothes.
She
Okay.
was like, she was like, she was out there.
She thought she was
Out
Barbie.
there.
She thought she was Barbie, and so
Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking. I know she wasn't there
she
to
was
give.
thinking tacos.
She wasn't there to give confessions or I call it.
I don't think she was taking taco. I think she was taking just one taco, but
Yeah.
Oh
she was
boy.
busy with it too.
Wow. And then coming back, I see two of them, the same girl and another one.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that is crazy. But they
Barbie
stayed in the
number.
circle, though. They stayed in the circle.
That still
She was
eats.
Barbie on meth.
That's the,
So she must be in the early stages then.
Yeah, she's not totally addicted to it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at that extreme version yet.
Yeah, she can quit
Oh,
anytime.
dear.
it still
She
has all
was
her teeth.
huffing. That's what she was. That was a
I
huffing
still would have
nun.
been an experience to see all that, honestly. Yeah.
Hey, Shayna.
Hi, Shayna. Would have been eye-opening for sure.
Yeah. But you know what? Vegas was so much fun, though. It was so much fun.
Shayna.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely an experience.
Yeah.
Well, any Owlman or Mothman out there?
And what?
That no, that I
We
never
went to the
saw.
Skinwalker Cave.
Yeah, well, I
Went
was
up for
wondering, with the
Skinwalker,
Skinwalker
maybe
Cave
Tommy
out
knockers.
there, you know, yeah, have there been any sightings of Mothman or Owlman out that way?
I wonder. I haven't really looked up that far, but I know there's been Mothman sightings pretty much every country so far that I've pretty much seen.
Well, he got wings. He flies. So yeah.
Exactly, and
Mhm.
that's what I've been coming across. That maybe some
Well,
people think that maybe these the Mothman is and Owlman are migratory
Mhm.
and they travel around different places. Which, you know, if I had wings like that and big wingspan,
Or
I'd do
they
the same
probably
damn
thought it
thing.
was. They probably were with the Mothman, and it's actually Amy with her long hair that looked like wings.
Meth man. Nah, he just runs really quick.
like I said, nothing flies over here, so I haven't seen anything. I've
It's
heard
Ask
of
if you got
it.
any spare change.
Right, Sandra, run.
There's something. Oh shit!
But hey, look, at least Mothman does not have to deal with customs or,
Yeah,
visas or
lucky
passports or.
bum.
I got hair too. Look at that.
Oh, me too. I gotta shave. Been
At
I
bothering
do
least
me
I
too.
too.
have hair.
Yeah. I mean, don't you think when they say Owlman and Mothman, don't you think they probably meant Mothman and you know?
Probably look the same.
Because
Yeah, I think
Probably the same
I think there's some
thing, maybe.
interchangeability,
Yeah.
and they're not sure what they're seeing exactly. I think that's really because they both have the red eyes, and
Right.
Mm.
I mean,
Okay.
they probably got confused or some. Some
and
places.
from the description I've heard from both of them, they're right about the same height, it's about the
Mm.
same wingspan as well. So
Mhm.
I think maybe sometimes they're getting mixed up. I don't know if there's two different cryptids or not, but it is an interesting
Yeah, it's
story.
interesting though, isn't it? Whether it's two different ones or is it just from the angle and where and how they saw them, it looked more like one than
Mhm.
the other, but they're actually seeing the one cryptid. It sort of does
Jeepers
make
Yeah,
you wonder.
creepers.
Yeah,
Jeepers Creepers.
right.
A
Yeah.
Jeepers
I have seen
creepers.
description. I have some people have actual descriptions where they say that the Mothman or bat-like
Mm,
creature is kind of gray, smooth skinned,
yeah.
and the other one they do say it kind of looks like it has feathers and kind of maybe furry looking.
Yeah, it
Mm.
does. I see. That's what I mean. Like hearing
That's
the two. Some it's very vague the description, but then you get and it had an owl head on it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
But
but
Like that
also,
type of
some
description.
bats
So
do have that kind of furry appearance to them too, as well.
yeah, true.
Maybe he did like Bat Rican. He didn't shave
Right?
that day. So
uh,
I did come across a couple stories though that I found kind of interesting, and they're both reports that are on the same day. So it's a couple reports on the same day. So that kind of
Well,
gives
that's
some
true, Aim. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
corroboration, or whatever you want
it's
to
the
call it.
same thing. It's the same thing as saying from a werewolf to a dog man. What's the difference?
Yeah, that
your
too.
You know,
cousins. It's probably because they're cousins.
Yeah, I saw that too in the research between the Owlman and Mothman too. They might be the same, the same kind of genus of cryptid.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So maybe it might be like cousins, like you said.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh, who knows? But like I
Well,
said, I don't know.
we don't look like our cousins exactly, do we? A lot of, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we. I mean, unless you're a twin or something, and cousins are twins, there might be a lot of. So like people, same thing probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do have a lot of cousins that looks like cryptid.
You're not nice. I bet you're the
Different breed,
oldest
yeah,
cousin
different.
in the family.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not the oldest.
And the sounds that have been reported between the two seem to be the same. They don't make, you know, they don't have a distinct sounds between Owlman and Mothman. They kind of both had the same kind of screech. It sounds like
Oh,
reports.
they heard sound too.
Yeah, a lot of the stories I've read and with the reports and the sightings and stuff like that, they said it would like screech.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
Screech,
those
huh?
old ones where they were first seen in that one particular town, there was a lot of sightings years ago,
In
and I'm
West Virginia.
sure
Oh
half of
yeah,
them had that
they
sound
made
with it as well.
a stash too.
Yeah,
Omar
yeah,
went with Tiffany. He went there.
yeah, yeah. See, to
Yeah,
me,
that's in
that
West
one,
Virginia somewhere. I don't remember the name of the
yeah,
town.
and I'm sure half of them heard it as well. When
Yeah, it
they were
started in
during
the
their
fifties
time.
there in
Yeah,
that town. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I mean,
1966, I believe it was actually in.
I'm,
I thought it was in the 50s.
Uh,
well, 50s, 60s,
ask
I
Amy.
guess.
She's been there. Ask Amy. She's been there.
Let me read this report to you. This one happened on April 15th, 2017. It says, I was out on the lake with my husband and two other couples celebrating a friend's birthday. We were about 2 miles out on the lake, just off Montrose at about 10 p.m. We were enjoying ourselves when I happened to look up and saw what looked like a giant bat, and not like a fox bat, and which I looked up and saw was the biggest bat. This bat was as tall as my husband, who is 6'4" or even bigger. It was solid black with eyes that seemed to reflect the moonlight. The bat was blacker than the surrounding night sky and was perfectly silhouetted against the moonlit sky. The bat circled the boat 3 times in complete silence before heading off towards Montrose. It quickly blended into the night sky and was gone in seconds. About 5 minutes after seeing this bat, we saw a bright green object traveling north to south at the horizon. It was not a plane, as it was brilliant green and was moving slowly across the horizon. If I had to estimate, it was about 2 miles from our position. After the object was out of sight, we sat there looking around, stunned in silence. I began to feel this overwhelming sensation of dread and told my husband that I felt that it was prudent that we get off the water as quickly as possible. I tried to get a picture of the thing as it circled our boat, but all I got was black.
Hmm.
That was at 10 p.m. on April 15th. Then another report comes at 2 a.m. on the same day of April 15th.
Oh yeah.
This is I arrived for work at 2 a.m. at the Chicago International Produce Market just off Damon. And as I walked across the parking lot, a bunch of us guys, 4 or 5 guys, were standing and staring up at the sky. I looked up and saw the biggest freaking owl I've ever seen. I'm 6'2", and I'm guessing this thing was at least a foot taller than me. It was completely black except for having bright yellowish reddish eyes like a cat. It stood there for a minute or two staring at everyone before shooting up into the sky and disappearing. It made everyone feel uneasy and only took off after some guys threw rocks at it.
Oh,
It had
that
wings
sounds nice.
on it like an owl, only bigger, and you can hear it flap those wings when it took off.
Wow.
It made this sound as it took off and flew away that sounded like a truck's brakes when they're burned out. It flew up and flew in wide circles, making that sound once more, then flew off in the direction of the Stevenson Expressway. We stood around and looked for a few more minutes, but it never came back. And I'm reporting this because there's no way this was an owl. It stood upright like a man, just really, really tall. I don't want to discuss this with anyone, and I would prefer to remain anonymous. I don't imagine anyone would believe me anyways. One of the guys I work with who saw this thing said it made him feel very uneasy, like a scared kid, and was glad somebody threw rocks at it and made it fly away.
Yeah, well, I mean, you
I
don't.
was kind of interested. In the
throw
same
rocks.
night, we have a
Man, I
report
wouldn't even.
of a bat and a report of a mothman, just a couple hours apart.
That's
If
pretty
I-
wild.
If I would see a Mothman, I'd say, "Hey, can I take your picture, dude? Come on, let's do a YouTube video together." I'm
Take
with
a selfie?
Mothman.
Wow. But
You
that,
throw
man, I'd be,
rocks.
I think
can't
I'd be
believe that.
running if it was that tall. I'm short, man. I'd make a meal, I'm sure. Jeez, like, wow.
Yeah, I'm probably just
no,
a little.
Don't throw
apprehensive.
rocks.
What
Yeah, I'd be scared to throw a rock at
We're
me. I
about
don't
the
want to
same
piss it off.
Like
I
to
mean-
see them do that to Bigfoot. See what happens.
Right? I've
Throwing
seen the
rocks
big
Yeah,
at
they
Bigfoot.
throw a rock at them, and he will come back,
I
and he'll
guess
come
they're
back at
lucky
you.
that thing did not circle and come down for one of the ones that threw rocks.
Right?
Yeah,
Pick you up
and,
and
and
take you
fly
off.
away with it.
Uh-huh.
Imagine flying away with the guy that threw the rocks.
Yep.
That'd be
Right,
something.
yeah,
He probably
I'm
would have came
thinking,
back
from
down,
what they
scoop
say,
the guy up, and take off.
Yeah, from like
But
what
see,
they say,
it's
it could
those
take off really
things.
fast. I'm sure it can grab onto you and take off
Yeah.
pretty darn fast.
Exactly. See, it's those sort of things when there's been something in a similar area, that same night and things. I think they're the ones that give it a bit more validity too, when it's been seen
What was
Who
that?
farted?
further
Oh.
away. Yeah, sorry, that was just a chair in my house being moved.
Oh.
So
I'm like, I got scared.
Um,
I thought,
Yeah, it's like what the heck's
I'm like, hold
growling?
on, is the Mothman in my house?
oh no, I was a bit like that when I watched the Paranormal Nightmare TV's last episode. Growls coming through and crap, and anyway.
Oh,
But yeah, they're the ones that make me think there's definitely a bit more to those stories. When they're in a similar place but not the same place, but two different types of experiences, yet similar. I think they hold a little bit more weight to them than just
Hey, Slim.
one story.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean, reading a story is one thing, but for me, like I have to go back what I said before. I gotta see it. I mean, the stories are awesome. I love the stories. It's all cool, but to me, just stories. That's all they are. It's just
Man,
stories.
there's reports by somebody that's, you don't know if you can trust him or not.
Mm-hmm. So who knows? I mean, I could even write a story saying that, I saw this munchkin running through my house, and her name is Amy, and all this and that, and
Had a
she
little
I was
likes,
nice.
just saying,
she
what are
likes
you
to
ready?
rock. She likes to go through your fridge and eat your cheese and all that stuff,
Oh no.
But
I know the story of the.
But those are just
Excellent.
stories,
Yeah.
That's another
Yeah,
thing too.
exactly.
There's the Thunderbirds and stuff like that, and we've
Yeah,
had reports of those around here as well in
Yeah,
Chicago too. So
not the
those
car
are big
birds.
birds.
with the
Well, I hate to
wingspan
say
of
this, guys, but I
50
have to
feet.
go. Mwah. I love you, but
All right,
Love
I gotta
thank
get
you.
you.
my mama. Thanks for having me up.
Bye.
Have a
Bye. It
great
was
night,
nice to
everyone.
see you.
I see you later.
Nice to see you. Love you all. Good
Love
Love
ya.
night.
you. I was cruising for a
Amy,
groove.
that's a good
Yep.
one. Oh, Amy, man. That was a good one, Amy. Mirror.
Links in the group, Slim, if you'd like to pop up. I don't know whether you're busy or not.
Oh, Amy. I love Amy. Amy's awesome.
Yeah, you and Donnie are Timbits. Those Munchkin
Tim
donuts.
Bits.
Yeah. I didn't even know what they would call over there. What's it called again?
Tim Bits.
Timbits. You know what? I'm gonna go to my Dunkin' Donuts over here and I say, yeah, I want to order a Timbits. They'll probably say,
They're
what
gonna,
the hell you just called me?
oh, they would
Yeah,
get
because
mad at
Dunkin' Donuts are called Munchkins, aren't they?
Yeah, Munchkin.
Yeah.
yeah Munchkin. Yeah, but we don't have Dunkin' Donuts no more.
Yeah,
Oh,
because Tim Hortons
Yeah, Tim Hortons
put them out of
everywhere.
business up there.
Yeah,
Timbits. No, Tim don't work here.
The coffee is pretty good. I've had Tim Hortons coffee. It is pretty good.
Yeah.
Better
I
than
have
Starbucks.
one
I have to say
almost
that.
every morning. I'm
I can't
spoiled
stand
like that. I
Starbucks
get
coffee.
one almost every morning. So, well,
Yeah.
the Tim is not too far from my house.
I don't drink coffee
Bro.
very often, so I'm very picky about my coffee.
I had coffee today from Dunkin' Donut, and it was
Dunkin'
pretty good.
Donuts is not bad. I can deal
It
with
was pretty
Dunkin'
good.
Donuts, but I don't
I
know
think.
about the Starbucks. I just don't like Starbucks at all.
Really?
I've
I
Oh,
had it.
love
they're
Starbucks.
strong.
I've had it a few times, and I was just like, yeah, I don't like this coffee.
That's a bullet.
Well, I love. You like
A
the bullet?
bomb.
If I go to
A
Starbucks,
bomb. They're
somebody
too
if I'm going with a group
strong.
of people and go to Starbucks, I'll get the double shot of espresso just to get it done and over with.
Same
Yeah.
here,
Like a
Amy.
shot of whiskey.
Coffee is life for me. Yeah, and my wife. I
Mm.
mean, my wife gets really angry if she don't get coffee. I get really angry if I don't get coffee in the morning either. So
Oh, me too. I get a headache.
yeah, I gave up coffee for like a few weeks, and my head was pounding. Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom, boom. I had to drink coffee. I gave up.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee. Once in a while I drink coffee, and usually is when I'm drinking coffee, I'm out for breakfast somewhere. That's usually
Right.
when I have it.
No,
At
I gotta
home,
have coffee every morning. It
no.
has to be every morning. I gotta have coffee.
With the double shot.
Yeah,
yeah. Double shot. Yeah.
yeah. Caffeine withdrawal. That's what I was going through. I can't. I'm not
Yeah.
ever gonna
Yeah, I
go
don't know if
through
I
that
can
again.
handle a double shot. It's been a long time since I did that, but
But I did
I have
that
to
with
do a single
Pepsi.
shot of espresso just to work up my tolerance again.
I stopped drinking Pepsi, and that's what happened to me too. And I was sick like a dog. And then my stepfather opened a can of Pepsi. He said, "Drink this." I said, "Well, I stopped. Drink." I drank it, and I came back to life like it was a Mario Bros. Eating a mushroom there. I
Right.
went. I wasn't sick anymore.
Yeah, I remember stopping at a truck stop one night. I was driving through Kentucky really late at night and needed to stay awake. So I stopped at this truck stop to grab a cup of coffee, and they had this extra strength coffee. I'm like, that's what I need. I got this cup of coffee and drank that,
Melissa,
and I was
hello.
shaking. I was like, man, I shouldn't have had that coffee.
Uh,
Well, that happened to me this afternoon. I was shaking and everything.
well,
The
well, well. Look
at
who
the,
just
I'm
came in.
awake, but man, I'm shaking like a leaf.
Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
Melissa.
Melissa just came in. Holy cow. I am impressed. How's my brother Patrick? Where he's at?
The no bearded one.
You know, I was when I
It
was going to
changes his face.
Wisconsin today. I saw this billboard, right? And it's this drawing, a cartoon drawing of this bald guy, a beard and glasses, and I'm like, man, he just looks like just like Patrick. But the only thing now, Patrick don't have a beard. Awesome, awesome.
Good, he's good.
Did you stop at the Mars Cheese Castle when you went there?
Where?
At the Mars Cheese Castle.
My wife want to go there every time she passes by there. She wants to go, but I told her on the way back, but we forgot all about it.
Yeah, every time I go up to Wisconsin that way, I always make a stop at the Mars Cheese Castle.
Yeah, yeah, she wants to go there.
Yeah, you got to get some cheese. You got to get some sausages, and they got some excellent sausages there, and some excellent cheeses too. You know,
Really?
it's Wisconsin.
Yeah, the
You
capital
don't,
of cheese.
you're not going to leave Wisconsin with without some cheese in you. Are you really Wisconsin?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wanted to stop by. I wanted to check it out, but we forgot all about it. We were tired too, so. Charmaine,
Hey, Charmaine.
Charmaine, hello.
man. So,
They're a cruise trip, huh? Where are we cruising to?
is it bad that I'm having one of these moments that
I didn't know you could take a cruise to Branson.
I want to do an investigation, like I want to go to a real haunted place and investigate. Is it bad?
Then shake like a leaf, like I did.
No, it's like that. Like the opening to what was that? Fresh Prince. You know? Yeah, when the paranormal investigator going to him out the car with the all smiling at the camera.
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Why is that bad? I don't know. I'm just like,
It's because you haven't done it in a while.
yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while since we have gone to a
So
haunted site.
if you
Let's
feel
go
like
back to
that,
like the old
I
Bill
think you'll
over
get
Michigan. That was
lots
good.
of communication. If you, that's
It's
what
like-
I feel.
It's like, man, it's like I want to do one so bad right now. You know, it's like, man, if anybody said let's go investigate this haunted place or something, I'm
Let's
gone.
go
I'm
to
there.
we can go to a white cemetery or something instead of
Or that cemetery where you saw a little girl and there was a ball and
Oh, Bachelor Grove.
yeah, I think it's that. Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
or we can go to Blood Cemetery, Blood Grove, or what was that Blood Cemetery? I can't remember the name of it, but it certainly had blood in the name. But that one has the witch supposedly there, and manifestations of the leaves that manifest in the human forms.
Really? Never heard of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
let's
go there
go.
more in
Not
the fall. I guess we got to go in the fall when the leaves
Right.
start falling on the ground.
Now
Oh,
you
they
just caught
turn
my
like
attention
this
right
and-
there.
Yeah, people who sort of leaves blowing up and taking shape of human forms.
Oh no, we're going this fall, dude. We gotta go. You got my
But that white cemetery too. I'd go back to that one. That was the one when I did the necrophonics there.
Oh yeah, that one was cool too.
Yeah, they said, Sean, I'm behind you. I didn't hear that until later, until listening back. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't hear that. I wanted to. You see the pictures of the upstairs. I was like, I wonder if I could just make a mad dash.
I would have took out a K2.
I don't think they would let you though.
I don't leave home without it. It's my life protection. I need it to live, to breathe.
But that
also, I
takes up
noticed
a lot of
them-
electricity stuff though.
when I was outside the building, I was looking, taking, zooming in on the upstairs windows, Every window upstairs is covered, blind. There's no open windows
What
upstairs.
are they hiding there? That's what I was wondering when I saw your video.
Well, they said Elvis has a secret vault downstairs or something like that.
That's upstairs. That's where he passed away. But I know I know they said that it's exactly how it was when he passed away. You know, it was just like he left.
So it's a mess, maybe. They don't want to show their mess.
Either a mess or like I said, it's just like time capsule now. It's exactly the way it was when.
Because I find that really strange. Like, why are they let you
I
visit
did hear
everything
that they
else?
don't want it to turn into like a, I don't know, like a place like that, where people just come to you know see where he died and stuff like that. And,
I think he died in the bathroom.
yeah.
On the hitter.
Mm-hmm. And actually, I got those vampire teeth where you push your tongue atop and the vampire teeth drop down. I gotta find those. I bought them last year and I was playing around with them. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I got them too. I don't like wearing them.
Yeah, it is kind of rough wearing them, but yeah, it is kind of cool when you put your tongue up to the top of your mouth and the teeth come down.
Yeah.
Well, it's already.
Debbie,
Hey, Debbie.
hello.
This is my friend Debbie.
Yeah, she comes in. We got 3 minutes left of our show here, and
But yeah, I'm going through a withdrawal. I like. Sometimes I feel like investigating my own house, but I don't want to get scared.
I don't want to draw anything. I thought about
Yeah.
that too. I don't want to draw anything.
Nah.
Draw anything in. Also, I do have the. Oh, 1 second here.
1 second.
I do have. I don't know a name,
Ooh.
but I bought this in Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Oh.
It's porcelain. It's heavy, very heavy.
I mean, that looks creepy, man. Actually, I was thinking of buying a doll too at the flea market. They had this one creepy doll, and I'm like, should I buy it? Nah. She's like Austin. Look like Amy.
And a little tiny chair.
She has a chair.
She has a chair.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah, she just sits in the chair. I don't know a name or anything like that.
She looks like Amy.
It does say
like Amy,
it's a collectible.
Oh.
But there's no number or anything like that of like a
Maybe
series.
in the back of her head here.
Yeah, I was looking around, but there's a stamp of the it says it's a collectible. Like I said, there's no number. Like I've seen other dolls with the from the same manufacturer, and they have numbers on them. This one doesn't have any numbers.
How about the bottom of her shoe?
Yeah, I looked at that too, and I noticed when I did look at that, I noticed that she's missing one of the soles. Like this side.
Oh,
She's got like a little heel. This one's missing.
Mm-hmm.
Nose. Okay.
I don't know. It's pretty heavy.
Is it
It
porcelain?
feels like an actual child.
Okay. So she's big.
It's pretty big.
So Amy could put that on her live, and we would not tell the difference between her and the doll.
Yes, the hair color.
Oh, the doll taller?
I said the hair color.
Oh. Sorry, Amy.
I look like a giant, huh? Oh, see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I thought the chair was kind of cool. It was like, hey, look at that tiny little chair. Looks like the one I have in the kitchen. But tiny. Honey, I shrunk the chair.
Oops.
I don't know. So maybe
Oh
we'll have to do
man.
an investigation some night to see if this doll has a name or anything like that. I don't really feel anything from this doll. Actually, kind of when you look at her, it just kind of makes you smile.
She'll have
The eyes,
one of
though,
those
I do have to say, looking into the eyes, there, that's pretty creepy. The eyes look pretty real, and they're blue.
she'll have an accent, y'all. Hi everybody.
Well, she did come from Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Uh-huh. My name's Amy.
I found her in there was a little secondhand shop in downtown Lynchburg.
I don't know about those secondhand shops. You know, they could have some haunted stuff. Like those antique places.
And they had some other porcelain dolls. This one was the bigger of the other two that I saw there. And this one kind of stood out to me too. I don't know, this one grabbed my attention. I think it was a smile or something, but I don't know. I posted it up on the message in the group and said, "Should I get it?" And Amy said, "There was a big old yes."
Yeah, I got a doll too. It's creepy doll. I got a creepy doll right here.
Wow.
And it sits down here in my computer room where I've had some weird things happen here with the hats that come off their hooks. The hooks are facing up this way, and the hat comes off. Happened a couple times actually, and so I've had some weird things happen in this room here, but there's nothing since she's been here.
Oh man, I remember the first time you and I went out to investigate that one cemetery and that bunker. The very first time, and I think you got a call from your daughter, and you said something about the moving chairs or something like that. You said something. You thought it was like a ghost moving.
I don't recall. Maybe.
Well, this was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was. It was a while back.
Yeah, it was a while back.
Copyright,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Maybe you got a copyright strike for using somebody's face.
Oh man, I mean that's my favorite scary mask.
Well, anyway, we're over our hour here. I guess we should start wrapping this up. Let everybody get on with their Saturday night and spend time with families and stuff. So, Sandra, you got anything exciting coming up this week?
Oh, not really. I'm just working on my regular videos that I throw out there. My WTF and my scary story. And I'm going to do my para games this week. If it stops raining, then I'm going to have to do it here. So, upon that, no, I stopped my live streams and everything. So, for now, taking a break.
That's good.
I'm just doing my videos.
Federica, how about you, buddy?
Tomorrow I'm gonna be working on a video. I'm just gonna drop that one. I'm not doing a premiere on that one tomorrow. I gotta do my Batman video. I got another. When I was in the island in Panama, I did went through some abandoned buildings here and there, so I'm showing some abandoned buildings on the island. What else am I doing?
Did you do your flashback weekend already yet?
No, oh, that's another one. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta work on that one. I haven't worked on that one yet.
No, I didn't remember seeing that video yet.
Yeah, I haven't worked on that one yet. But I'll probably do that one before I start doing my Batman thing. Yeah, I'll premiere that one.
Yeah, I've been liking doing the premieres. You get that view, those views right away, a bunch of views right away. Then you start, getting views. It seems like the
Yeah.
views come slower if you just drop it.
Yeah.
Well,
And plus,
I say to
I spend a little
myself,
time to, with everybody too, to say hi to everybody.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I say to myself, well, they can watch it when they have their free time. So
Yeah,
like
that's
Yeah.
what I figured that
people,
too. They can watch it when they
people
have free
have,
time, but I can get a good chunk of views right off the bat and say hi to everybody too. Doing the premieres.
yeah, yeah, that's fun. But yeah,
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be good. Yeah.
Well, as for me,
That's all I got for now.
I got some more videos from Tennessee coming up. I think the next one I'll probably do will be the meetup I did with Laura and Jared. And yeah,
oh
congrats to Jared. He's over
yeah,
10K now. Amazing
yeah.
how
So
fast.
he
Nice.
doesn't qualify for the
Nope, he's
stories.
he's he's no longer qualified for YouTube awards.
Oh, for
Man,
any awards. Oh, hold
yeah,
on.
because yeah, it's
Yeah,
10K. When you reach 10K, you're like Amy hasn't got any awards either because she's over 10K now.
Oh,
Even though
wow.
she still hosts the whole
Right.
fan reunion,
mm,
which is still awesome that she's still doing that. But yeah, it's awesome, and it was just amazing how fast he's grown, and
well, I
the
think there's
Appalachian
a big
stories.
community of Appalachian. I
Yeah,
think
and
there's a
he's
big
just he's got that voice too. It's just perfect for that stuff, and
Yeah.
it's no wonder that he found that and it took off like it did because it's like I said, his voice and
good for
it's just
him.
perfect. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm happy for them, and
Yeah,
it's just like I said, it's so cool to actually see YouTube does work
Mhm.
when you have something good. I wish I had
yeah,
the same thing, but
yeah,
it is what it is. I'm still having fun though.
He did find his
yeah,
niche. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he found his niche, and yeah, I'm glad it worked out for him. And like I said, yeah, it was just so amazing how fast he's grown too. It's just like every week is like another 500 another subscriber. Every show he put on, he had another 500 subscribers added on,
Yeah.
and every week it was just look at his subscribers and it's like, wow, wish my numbers would go up that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming by tonight, and we'll do this again next Saturday. Hope to do this again for a while. I'm having fun, so we'll keep doing this as long as we're all having fun. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
well, we can always
Cassie.
get stuff to talk about. If it is not cryptid and paranormal, we'll just have fun.
Yeah.
So,
Hey.
thank you all for coming again, and we'll see you all next Saturday.
Good
So long,
night,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.